Kylian Mbappe's future at Paris Saint-Germain could be decided over the next week. The France international continues to be linked with a move away from PSG, with Liverpool, the main club from England, tentatively credited with an interest. Real Madrid are the other club who are said to have a long-standing interest in Mbappe, whose contract runs out at the end of the season. PSG are desperate to keep hold of the 22-year-old. And a report from France has outlined the contract offer at the Ligue 1 club have put to the forward. According to RMC Sport, PSG have offered a 5-year deal to Mbappe, which would also include the option of an extra year. However, the offer would see Mbappe be the third highest paid player at PSG, behind Neymar and new arrival Lionel Messi. They go on to say that Mbappe's future at PSG is still up in the air, with the player not following up on the offer, to the point that a sale could happen before next week's deadline. Real Madrid are still listed as Mbappe's likely destination were he to leave PSG. But no offer has been made by the La Liga giants, it has been claimed. The report also says that only one club has showed a concrete interest in signing Mbappe this summer, and they are from England but are unnamed. Liverpool were the only English club who have been linked with signing Mbappe. But the chances of signing the 22-year-old who arrived in Paris for £166 million 4 years ago is highly unlikely. Manchester City are in the market for a striker, after being linked with Harry Kane all summer, while Chelsea have already signed Romelu Lukaku and Manchester United brought in Jadon Sancho. Liverpool couldn't have asked for a better start in their attempt to regain the Premier League crown snatched from them by Manchester City last season. The Reds opened the campaign by following a 3-0 win at promoted Norwich City with a 2-0 triumph over Burnley at a bouncing Anfield on Saturday. Already Jurgen Klopp has named 24 different players in his matchday squad, highlighting the resources at his disposal. However, injuries, suspensions and loss of form will undoubtedly impact on Liverpool, as it will every other club. Callum takes a look at how the Reds would like their squad to look like by the end of transfer deadline day. Liverpool are well stocked for options between the sticks, with all three goalkeepers having signed new contracts this summer. Alisson Becker is the undisputed number one, with Adrian putting pressure on Callum and Kelleher to be next in line. Loris Karius has no future with the Reds, who are keen to help find the German a new club. £36 million already spent this summer on Ibrahima Konate. And the return to fitness of Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez and Joel Matip, Liverpool look strong at the heart of their backline. The Reds would want to keep hold of Nat Phillips but won't stand in his way if the player wants to leave and a suitable offer is received. Whether Reece Williams departs on loan depends on Phillips' situation. Kostas Tsimikas has shown himself an able deputy to Andy Robertson at left back, while Trent Alexander-Arnold is the first choice at right back. There were suggestions earlier this summer that Nico Williams may be allowed to leave for £10 million. Although rumored interest has faded in recent weeks. The departure of Gini Wijnaldum prompted speculation Liverpool would sign a new midfielder this summer. And while having monitored a number of possible targets, Klopp appears happy to go with what he has. Fabinho, Jordan Henderson and James Milner offer experience and defensive solidity. Thiago Alcantara has had a year to adjust. Both Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Naby Keita have shown obvious signs of rekindling their Anfield careers after injury problems. And Harvey Elliott has joined fellow youngster Curtis Jones as a clear alternative in the engine room. Any last-minute arrival would be one with potential for further growth, such as Ajax's Ryan Gravenberch. However, a remolding of the engine room is more likely to take place next summer. Klopp is blessed with four top-quality international forwards in Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Diogo Jota. Xherdan Shaqiri's departure leaves Takumi Minamino and Divock Origi as the other alternatives, although Elliott can play on the right flank. Kyde Gordon will be given opportunities in the domestic cup competitions, but if either Minamino or, as is more likely, Origi exit, there could be scope for a fresh face, with the likes of West Ham United's Jared Bowen and Watford winger Ismaila Sarr having been on the watch list. Liverpool instantly addressed their main priority of bringing in a centre-back, and have been reasonably successful at trimming the fringes of the squad. Moore, though, will need to depart if the Reds are to sign another new player. Otherwise, Klopp believes the players already at Anfield can challenge for honours, well, until January at the very least.